Hello, and welcome to this instructional video which will give you a few more advanced tips on manipulating brushes. If you select a brush, you'll notice in the grid views that there are 8 white squares around it. You already know these are used for changing the size and shape of the brush. If you click on the brush again, this will be replaced with 4 black circles which you can use to rotate the brush. If you click on it again, these will be replaced with 4 white squares which you can use to skew the shape of the brush. If you wish to rotate the brush by an exact amount, I suggest you use Ctrl and M to open up the transformation window. As well as rotating the brush, you can use this to scale and move the brush. Now, to position the vertices of the brushes precisely, you can open up vertex manipulation by pressing Shift and V whilst having your brush selected. If you click on the white squares, you can drag the corners of the brush to wherever you wish. And if you click on the yellow squares, you can drag aside. It is important, however, to not create any internal angles that are equal to or greater than 180 degrees. Now, you don't just have to make cuboid brushes, you can also set the object type to cylinder, say, instead of block. Now, if you create a brush that's a cylinder, you'll see it has many faces. Using vertex manipulation on these is particularly useful because you can create quite complex shapes out of just one brush, which is handy. Now, to change the plane of the polygonal face, simply rotate it about 90 degrees in the X or Y axis. When you make a brush that you've manipulated with vertex manipulation, it is possible to create an invalid structure, solid. If you do this, you can press Alt and P to see if you've done this, and then often its way of fixing it is bad and you may just have to make the brush again. If you're manipulating individual points on a brush and not just pairs, then you need to make sure you get the 4 points or more making up a face lying in the same plane. Though this is hard to do, and so sticking with simple shapes or shapes made up of many brushes is often a better option.